Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Rough and Tumble was on Isaac John at Sea Garden, and I think their store was on the ground floor in the center, like once you drive in. I think she had a big window, I think, at the front of the store with mannequins of kids and clothes. So I think that's would be my earliest memory of the brand in general.
My earliest memory of Rough and Tumble, I can't remember exactly how old I was, probably sometime between 5 and 9. And I went shopping with my mom and my sister. It was always nice to go shopping, obviously, like as a girl, you love shopping. And I'm a twin, so I always loved the stores where they had the same thing in different colors. So me and my sister could still wear the same stuff, but not exactly the same thing. And I just loved Rough and Tumble because there was always so much variety.
So because of this interview, I found out that Rough and Tumble started in 1998, I believe. And so that means those of us that are moms now, us younger moms now, we were the kids that were wearing Rough and Tumble. So my earliest memory of Rough and Tumble, probably like 2001 or 1999, like that era. And I was in primary school and they had a runway show in Greenwood House. I went to Greenwood House and they had a runway show. And I was like, 1, wow, 2, how can I make this me? And so I remember like hustling my way into being in a fashion show, and I believe I walked once. I believe I was a Rough and Tumble model at least once before I left primary school. My favorite memory of the brand is when she had asked my younger sister and I to model for her. And what I remember were she had these wooden clogs. I don't know if anyone remembers the clogs. You know, they had 3 straps. It had a slight heel, and of course, you know, like a 6-year-old girl, I think I was like 6 or 7 or something, I was ready for a heel. I loved those clogs, and I actually think I walked into the store and was immediately like, Mommy, I need these. And I think that's when Asnike mentioned that, oh, actually, she wanted to take some pictures of some kids in the shoes, and I think I modeled for them, just my feet though.
I used to have this orange top that has like a crochet middle, and I was just obsessed with that top. And literally until it started tearing, I kept wearing it. And also they used to have these parties, either like because of their photo shoots or after their photo shoots for like the kids. And so we would all go and just run around and shop. And I think just inherent girlhood, where who doesn't love a party with shopping, even as a young child.
My favorite memory of Rough and Tumble is probably, you know, just going into the stores and feeling like everything in there was made for me. Because before that, I would follow my mom to stores in Lagos, and everything in Lagos just felt like it was an adult's, you know, it was for adults, right? And this was the first time you would see something and you know that this place was like purpose built for kids. So it was one of those memorable experiences, like I could never forget, you know, feeling like, wow, this place was purpose built for me.
Okay, so how did Rough and Tumble make you feel as a child?
How did it make me feel?
As a child, Rough and Tumble made me feel like there was somebody who knew what the girls like me liked at that age. Because obviously, like, you're used to your parents stressing you and your mom like buying stuff and like sort of telling you what to wear. But I always felt like I saw what I liked at Rough and Tumble, which made me feel seen, I guess, at that little age, which I didn't really know at the time. But I was always excited about at least something in the store.
I think just like myself, really. I remember they had so many different things that you could really choose what actually spoke to you as like an individual rather than just generic clothing.
It actually like just added spice to our childhood experience. Like it you just felt so cool in your Rough and Tumble outfit. I don't know how to explain. You just felt like it was where the cool girls shopped. I don't know how to explain. Like you wanted to dress like a rough and tumble kid. That was one thing I remembered. It made me feel important because, in the 90s and early 2000s, children were made to feel like they were like, we were not, the world was not centered around kids. It was an adult world and you children, that was the era of children should be seen and not heard. They were always telling us to keep quiet. And Rough and Tumble just made you feel like, no, this is for you. Like, it just made you feel important enough that someone would create something for you. And so it just felt really lovely to experience that.
Rough and Tumble is definitely one of my first introductions to fashion that I had. I'm not sure where I got my first mini skirt, but if it was there, then definitely. But it's for sure my top 2, if not my first fashion experience.
Rough and Tumble started out in 1996. It really was an accident. My kids ran out of pajamas, and I used to make clothing for women. So I decided that I'd just make some pajamas for my kids. And I told my girlfriend, she said, fantastic idea, can I have 5 for my kids? I told somebody else, a sister-in-law of mine, and she said, she'd like, 6 sets. So my husband then said to me that, don't stick with pajamas alone. Why don't you just try some shorts, some skirts, some tops? So I took my car, my trunk of clothing, my kids, a cooler full of drinks, cold water, and we sold in every single bazaar that was going on.
Rough and Tumble for my kids today? I would, and I have. I would, and I have,
For sure, I would shop the brand for my son. I was a Rough and Tumble kid, and now I shop Rough and Tumble for my son, so it's very special.
It's one of those things that I feel like, personally, I love Auntie Nikki. I think she's a fantastic human being, and what she's built is one of my favorite stories of a mom that built something to solve her problem first, and by solving her own problem, she's solved a problem for many other mothers, and even the children that she made it for, are now the mothers of today, and she's still saving us to this day.
I would definitely shop Rough and Tumble for my kids today. They had made like a custom christening dress for my oldest daughter. This would have been about 6 years ago now. For her first birthday, I had actually told Auntie Nikki the kind of thing I was looking for, and she was so graceful and open to helping me work on the design. And she took me to the factory with my mom, and we picked some fabrics, and yeah, they made it for her. In fact, my second daughter ended up wearing the same outfit for her christening as well. So it was quite sentimental, and it felt like the same brand. Like the feeling I had of being seen when I was little sort of came back again, because Auntie Nikki was so open to like hearing what I wanted, and she made me a perfect outfit as a keepsake now.
So we have pictures from Rough and Tumble's new collection.
Ooh.
Thank you.
See this fine boy in his suit. Go boy.
The suit is very cute, very cute.
It's nice to see how the brand has evolved but still has the same language and familiarity.
The fact that I wore it and it was good quality then, and now I shop it for my children and it's good quality now. I feel like anyone that's building a brand, that's what you aspire to, right? It's a brand that almost 30 years and you're still standing, and not only are you standing, you're thriving, right?
Okay, so we also have a gift for you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is very cute.
Oh my God, the dress I liked is here. Thanks, guys. Oh, this is everything.
So pretty. Adorable.
This is actually very cute. I would actually buy this myself, frankly. Thank you, Rough and Tumble.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're gonna love this. Of all the things, this is what they're gonna be most excited about. This one is going to bring it's going to spark a lot of joy. Oh, these bubbles are. Wait, am I done? Is it? Are you done? No, I wanted to make sure you got enough now. I wanted to make sure I was trying to do it for you.